Hello, friends, and welcome back to Stan's Cutlery Universe. And I'm trying to mess with my computer here, and I apologize. And like I said, welcome back to Stan's Cutlery Universe. And today we got a wonderful, wonderful open tag from Tom over at Knife Delights. And look at that. I remembered the sticker for once in my life. I'm very proud of myself. I would appreciate some attaboys in the comments for that, because usually I don't remember the stickers, because sometimes I'm not exactly the sharpest knife in the drawer. But with that being said, it's a fun little 2 for Tuesday. What this is you pick out 2 knives and you just talk about them. They don't have to be similar. They can be whatever, fixed blades, traditional, modern, just 2 knives that you have that you like and that you feel compelled to talk about. Little bit of other stuff I want to talk about first. Is thank you everyone that has continued to watch my channel and continue to support me with comments and the thumbs up. That thumbs up means a lot. If you would please hit that thumbs up, it helps the algorithms. I mean, heck, if you want to hit the thumbs down, it helps the algorithms too, because it's interaction. Excuse me, but I do ask if you hit the thumbs down to please let me know what it was you don't like about the show. Is it me? Is it presentation? Is it whatever? Just please let me know so I can try to strive to work to improve it. I can't say I can improve it instantly, but hopefully over a little bit of time I can make the channel better with input and help from you all. Man, I've been watching a lot of videos this morning already. It's so much to be thankful for, and everything like that. And the 2 for Tuesday for me is a way to be thankful. It's a way that you can bring out a couple of knives that maybe you probably might not put. Sorry, something got in my eye. Maybe you wouldn't put on a show all by itself. One by itself, and you don't really have a way of combining them to make them look like. I don't know. So Tom, thanks again. And again, if you are not subscribed to Tom over at Knife Delights, check it out. If you like history, he's got another channel called History Delights. And yeah, Tom's he's a great guy, and it's enjoyable to watch. First up, we'll look at a vintage Paul A. Henckels German inox knife that I got in. This thing I only played with a little bit, but I got it super cheap. I mean, it was free shipping, and I think it's $7.45 with tax, title, and tag. And I mean, this thing is just beautiful. I have done nothing to it yet. I haven't lubed it. I haven't done anything to make it nicer looking or anything. Sorry, try to get it to where, but just look at this beautiful piece. And it's got took me a little bit to figure out how to open this up, but it's got a man, you got to really dig in there. Look at that. You got a file, and you got a pick thing to get in your toes. It took me a while to figure out, but that's that's a file too. That is cool. That's a file. You stick your fingernail in there and it's a file on both sides. That is so cool. Yeah, you got coarse and not so coarse, but that's on the back side of it, so the springs are actually lay in the channels there. So you fold that in. Then this one's a little hard to get out. And I'm not trying to gross anybody out. If looking at a wart would gross you out, I just had this frozen and some chemicals put on it yesterday. So I'm a little tender right now, but I'm going to get rid of that thing, and it's awesome. It makes me happy. I've had it for like 20 years. Got a nice little bottle opener here. And yeah, that is a can opener. That's not a cutter. That's a cap lifter. Then got a beautiful little pen blade here. There you can see maybe you can't, it's too small. But it says on this side, inox. Well, that's really small. Soligen. And on the other side, it says nothing. So, but yeah, just a beautiful little gentleman's knife. You got a lot of features. You got a fingernail file, a couple files on there, a cleaner, a cap lifter, and then this. And it's just a beautiful little piece. And when I seen it going as cheaply as it was, I was just like, look how nicely those lay in too there into the channel. Just beautiful. I couldn't let it go. I mean, this is not my normal style knife I get into, but sometimes you you see something that just speaks to you, and this was an eBay find. You know, you see something that just speaks to you, and you're like, man, that's just that's just cool. You know, and then when it goes inexpensively, I won't say cheap because 745 the textile tags ain't cheap, but it is inexpensive. Um, you know, especially for a Paul A. Henckels, you know, those are generally not inexpensive knives. So yeah, I was just super happy to get it. It's a really, really, really good looking piece. And man, the sun's intense today. But yeah, just a really nice piece. I was just super happy to get, and it made my day to, you know, be able to show it and share it out here. So that made me happy. Okay, second up, in a lot of knives that I picked up, this was a 10 lot knife, a 10 knife lot that I got a couple weeks ago. I still have a bunch of knives in there I need to share. I've shared a few. One was the one that I burnt the bone on that I think came out awesome. That folding hunter. Yeah, it's just a Pakistani made knife, but it man, once you did the hit that and burnt that, you know, and I'm going to blame HT on burning that, but I'm glad he was doing that because I know I've seen a lot of other people do it, but sometimes something happens for a reason at certain times, and I believe that's, for me at least, that's why HT was doing those burns and enjoying them, is that it was time for me to look at a knife that I was kind of going, you know, and I turned that knife into a knife I will probably carry. In fact, I am going to carry it. It looks good, especially after I put it in some mineral oil and allowed that bone to rehydrate because the bone was really dry. It rehydrated and it looks good, and the action is good too. That mineral oil really helped the action. But hey, that's a different thing. Let's sorry, got to rub something is in my eyeball. I apologize so bad much. I'm such a horrible host. Got to get a drink now. I've yapped too much. Just drinking simple iced tea. Sometimes the simple pleasures in life. Oh, that's good. Okay, next up says the perfect everyday carry. Rough Rider Classic Carbon 2. Carbon steel with black micarta handles that never goes out of style. Just wanted to show you all the box. This is the RR2208. And then there's the back side. Or Bob's side. Let's get in here. This is the presentation that you get with it. And this is a little uh toothpick that came in the lot of knives that I got. And it is a good looker. I mean, it's really good looking. Um, very well made. Try and get to where you can. Very, 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 very well made. Just transition. You know, it's got striped bolsters, and up here a pinched bolster, or the horn stripe too. It does have the R, but this one's not so bad. You don't really see the what they call a T, but the underslash and stuff. So that's not bad. It's just a small toothpick. Has a half stop. That is just like what boggled my mind. That that just boggles my mind that it's got a half stop. I'll show the tang. Oh no, tang stamps probably will. Yep, tang stamps showing better there. Just not gonna get it. Yeah, sorry, just not gonna get it. I apologize. But just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful little well-made knife. I'm not huge on small toothpicks. I like the large toothpicks, but this thing is just, it's sharp. I just cut off a fingernail. This thing is beautiful. Has some swedging on the top of the blade here. A little bit of swedging. It is just truly a beautiful, well-made piece. Um, and like I said, I got on a lot of knives, and I'm very happy to own it. It's a beautiful little piece. I was blessed to get this lot of knives at like $8 a knife with shipping. And there's a reason. Some of the knives in there are not the greatest, you know. But you know, one of them was that one I was just talking about. But you know, that's definitely worth $8. That other one's definitely worth $8. The other 8 I got in there is definitely worth $8 a knife. Let's see. Yeah, 7 of them are large clasp knives that I need to share. I'll probably share them on Folding Hunter Fridays. one or two, or maybe just one a week, because that'll give me 7 weeks worth, and just show them. Or I might just put them all together because they're all Rough Riders. It's just different handle materials. But you get these good deals, and then there's one that to me is just awesome that I'll share. But it's I don't know, everybody else might not like it. It's one of my uh, Frostwood handle knives, but it's got Dale Earnhardt. It's a Dale Earnhardt knife, because Frost and Dale Earnhardt were actually good friends, believe it or not. So yeah, it's a good vintage knife, because if you think about it, what Earnhardt passed away in the '90s, died at Daytona, and was it '96? I want to say '98. I should have done research on that. I didn't think I was going to talk about it, so I didn't do any research. Or normally I don't do any research anyways. I just come out here and babble. Maybe that's why my views aren't so great. No, I'm not complaining. I appreciate all the views I do get. I know the reason my views aren't so great is because I'm not consistent, and I apologize about that. But hey, been 11 minutes. I'd like to go a little bit longer, because I've noticed if you go longer, your views go, or not your views, but your watch time goes up. But the truth is, I've showed you what I wanted to show you. I've talked to you about what I wanted to talk to you about. I'm not gonna sit here and this babble to put more time on, so that I get more view time. Thanks for watching. Please, again, like, subscribe, share, comment. I love your comments. Please comment. Jersey Knife Guy says that all the time too. He loves your comments. He wants to be able to interact. Chop it up a little bit in the comments. I respond to every comment. Might take me a little bit. Might take me a day or two. Sometimes I'm right on top of them, but I respond to every comment. And I appreciate every comment. And like I said, if you happen to give me a thumbs down, especially if you stayed this long, please let me know how I can improve the show, or how I can improve, what I'm doing. Also, if you give me a thumbs up, please, 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 that means you're a person that probably watched and made it to the end. Please, I'm begging, let me know if you can think of anything to make my channel better. I'm striving to get better. I'm striving to improve. I'm not perfect. In fact, I am so far from perfect, it's not even funny. But I want to continue to try and improve. I want to try and get better. I am going to get better. Because if you say try, you're leaving a chance in there that you're going to. I am going to get better. It's going to take time. It's not going to be an overnight instant thing. So have patience with me. Together we'll make this channel to where you'll truly enjoy watching it, and I'll enjoy doing these videos more, because I know you all are enjoying them better. With that being said, please live long, prosper, and collect your own